guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome, and also if you guys are my old subscribers, welcome. And also if you subscribers from Brett Clark or any other subscribers from like Karen Harris or Rupi, thank you so much for joining me. I feel like a jerk because in my proper beauty collab with Rupi, I didn't really specify much with about her, and she was like praising me so much, so I feel like a jerk and I apologize. I want to say sorry, Ruby. But yeah, so we known each other for a while. I think I was in grade 7 when we met. And we were friends before YouTube, so this is way long back then. And she was my neighbor, so I moved into a new house and she was my neighbor. We literally were next door. She was on my left side of my house, and she came over to play a board game. That's how we met. It's very cute. And then we just became friends then. She was more my cousin's age, so my cousin remembers how long we've known each other just because they were the same grade and stuff. But we were friends for a long time, and then she had to move. You know, we kind of lost touch, but we kind of didn't. But then we hit college, and then I moved to Victoria, and then we got in touch again, kind of thing. When I was in Victoria, we talked more. And then when I moved here and I found that she was like, I think I didn't know she was doing YouTube, but I started doing YouTube, and then she's like, oh my god, I have a YouTube channel too. So then I started watching her, and then we just motivate each other so much. So it's really nice to have people out there that will motivate you to continue doing content or give you good feedback. So yeah, so I'm gonna it actually was her, it wasn't really her idea, it was kind of like everyone's idea, I think. Like, I think she came up with the name, so I'm gonna praise her for that. It's copyrighted by Ruby Menes now, guys, so gotta talk to my agent now. But anyway, so we were talking about my dating life. So I went on a date. I did my last get ready with me was like a dating one, and we're talking about my dating life, and I was just talking about random other stories of my dating life. Like, oh fuck, I hate dating life. And then they're both married. Jamie's handle I'll put down here, and also I'll put Ruby's handle down here. Jamie is, I found her from Breakup Live, and she's awesome person. Sweetest person you will ever meet. She's so considerate. She's very loving, very giving. And she has an Instagram page. She doesn't have a YouTube channel, but she has an Instagram page that she just opened up, and this is about makeup releases, so you need to go check her out. And then Rupi, you guys know. So yeah, we were talking about it, and then Rupi's like, oh my god, you should talk about this on your channel, because people like to hear dating stuff. Some people don't, some people do. But I was like, yeah. And then they're so funny. Like, some incidents I've had are funny, and some incidents I have that are jerky. So yeah, so we came up with a name called Makeup or Breakup. So first time ever you guys are hearing about it here. So grab a snack, grab a drink, grab your pets, grab your blanket. I don't know what you guys are doing right now, but you know, grab something, grab your makeup if you guys want to get ready with me, kind of thing, and we will start this video. So stay tuned. So I got my little cat ears on. I think I might lose some memory. I'll see how fast I go with this video. But I'm trying to use a new eyeshadow palette that I got in my last video, which was my Try Beauty box. So we're doing the Nomad. I haven't done a blue and green yellow look, so that's what's happening today. So get ready. So dating life. So I think I'll start you from the beginning, kind of thing, so you guys kind of have an idea on what happened, what sites I've been on, and all that fun stuff. So I'm 32 right now. Yeah, so 32, still, yeah, single. So you know, it's fun times. And I started off dating at 24, and everyone's like, why did you start dating late? The thing was, in high school, I didn't date anyone just because I wasn't really serious on dating. Just because it was high school. Like, guys haven't grown up then, you know what I mean? They're in that weird stage. Everyone's in the weird stage, and I didn't really care about guys per se. I was too much. I was kind of like your nerdy Tom girl. I don't know how that makes sense, but I was a nerd, but I also love sports. So I don't know. It was just a weird combination, I guess. So I played sports in high school, so I was really busy with like playing like going like playing sports pretty much. I had games and I was busy with schoolwork, so I didn't have time to have a boyfriend kind of thing. Which, I'm not saying if you're in high school and you had a boyfriend it's a bad thing. I know a lot of people who made this high school sweetheart. I'm not saying it's bad. It's just it wasn't me. So I was like, I have enough time to date in college for boys, and in high school you're not like looking the most decent. You know what I mean? Like we had a weird style back then. So I graduated high school in '05. So that is going real back. Some of you guys are watching. They're like, I didn't think you were that old, but I am. So so high school ended, not a big deal. I had crushes. I'm not saying I didn't have crush on guys. I did. I just didn't act on them just because I didn't think it would be serious. Because then you go to college, and I didn't know where I was gonna be when it came to college. Like, was I gonna stay in the city? Was I gonna move out somewhere else and go to college or whatever? And so it was up in the air kind of thing. So I wasn't, thinking, oh yeah, what I was gonna do. Sorry, all the products I'm gonna use, I'm gonna write them down in my description just because otherwise if I keep showing them to you, you're not gonna know. So it's really hot today, so I'm having sunblock on my face. Yes, summer is not over yet. Until the 24th, summer's not over. So we are gonna live my best summer life right now. And so let's continue. So yeah, so I wasn't sure where I was gonna go after high school kind of thing. Great. I don't even know if I was gonna go to college. I was gonna skip a year. You don't know these things when you're that young, okay? You have things planned. I have my life planned. Trust me. But it wasn't the plan I wanted to. So I started. So then college happened, and then when I was in college, I did 2 years of college. I did 1 year of the assistant program, so the veterinary assistant program, just because I missed the deadline for the veterinary technician program, which is 2 years. So veterinary technician is animal nurse. In other words, like if you live in the UK or European, that's what that is considered. And then veterinary technician is like my program was actually called animal health technologist, and now it's changing names over the years kind of thing. But that's what it was. So I was becoming an animal nurse. Easy way of putting it. I think in grade 10, I realized what I wanted to do. I wanted to be a pediatric nurse because I'm really good with kids. And then I started looking for nursing programs for one of my classes, and then that's what happened. This is a whole new different topic, but I'll talk about my career life in a different video if you guys really want to know. So I was going to school for that, and then while I was going to school, I was really busy. Like I literally was working. Sorry, I was going to school Mondays to Fridays, and I was working Saturdays at a veterinary clinic. So I had my life really busy. So I didn't have time for a guy again. So I was like, you know what? Let me financially be stable, career stable, and then I will start dating. And I finished college at 22, so it wasn't like I was really old. So I could potentially, date it afterwards. So it's not a big deal. We are going to the palette. I'm just going to put some concealer on my lids. So yeah, I started, then I started dating. So I went online dating because I'm like, where do you meet people? Especially if you're not in college anymore. So I started dating and went on online dating. I asked people what's a good website. At that time, Tinder was nothing. Okay? Thank God. You know what Tinder's for, guys. I know some people are like, oh yeah, Tinder's not that bad, yeah, Tinder is pretty much your, what? It's a hookup site. It's not really meant for dating, but some people find people off Tinder and they start dating. So I don't know. Anyways, so I went on Plenty of Fish, which wasn't bad. It wasn't a bad site. I met some guys on there, went on dates, and I'll talk about my first date experience. It wasn't that long. I won't say it was that long. Um, I remember it was July 1st, Canada Day, when I was 24, I think I'm guessing. I don't know what year that it was. And our first date, you know, it was casual. He's like, "Do you play basketball?" I was like, "Yeah." He's like, "Oh, should we go shoot some hoops?" Like, so we played 21 with questions. So it's like 21 questions, pretty much, you know, like the 50 Cent song. But that was it. But we played basketball on 21 questions, which was pretty cool. So the game 21, it's a shooting game. I don't know if you guys are familiar with it. And then we played questions every time someone shot something or whatever. Okay, why can't I ever do this on this eye? And then, so that was my first, that was a good date. I actually remember that was such a good date because I actually enjoyed it and it wasn't like pressure of a date. You know what I mean? Like it was kind of like a hangout almost. We weren't compatible. So obviously there was never a second date. So yeah, but I just wanted to put that out there. This is not what I'm talking about dating, but I'll tell you about my worst date. So that's what's gonna happen here. So I started dating and I met people on Plenty of Fish. Then I started going on another dating site. I think I tried Tinder, but I realized it was a hooking site, a hookup site. I went on, I think it was just Plenty of Fish at that time. I don't think there was any other one. I think years after I started, there was more dating sites. Then online dating became a really big thing. So yeah. So the guy I met, it was, so I moved out for 4 years, and that was 3 years ago, I think it was, that I moved to Victoria. Anyways, the year before I moved out, I was obviously going on dates. So I met this guy on Plenty of Fish. I believe it was Plenty of Fish. So I don't know what like my, I don't know what that question is. I went on a date with this guy. We came in different vehicles. We went to Boston Pizza. Nothing exciting. First dates, I've learned I don't like going dinners with guys because just in case you don't like the guy, you have to be stuck with the whole meal, and sometimes it ruins your appetite. So don't do that, guys. Don't go on a dinner date because it always sometimes ruin. Go for like drinks or something really casual, like golf or mini golf or whatever. Trust me. I've done coffee dates. If I know coffee dates are like cliche and interview like, but at least you know you can only be there for like half an hour or an hour, so you could kick it. But like dinner, you are stuck there for like 2 hours or so because sometimes the wife is service slow and stuff. So trust me when I say first dates, don't make it casual. So we're going to the palette. I'm just gonna show you the shades that I'm using, and we can continue talking. But I'm gonna start off with this shade here to put all over my eyelid, and then I think I'm gonna do this for like my crease, and then I'm gonna use this freaking green. Like this green is calling my name. Like I have to use it. So yeah, I was gonna do it with a blue look, but I think that might be too much. I don't know. Maybe I'll do blue at the bottom. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see what happens. So I whatever, went on this date. We met at different vehicles. We met at Boston Pizza. I could tell you what he was. Like, I guess I date like different races. I know. A lot of people are like, oh, really? I don't really, I find that if you want to be specific on which nationality you want to date, go ahead. But I don't find dating is fair if I just date someone with one certain skin tone, unless you're into that. I didn't really care because I don't really, that doesn't specify a person to me. Like that doesn't make a person, is the race of them. So that's my belief on it. Each to your own kind of thing. But yeah, so he was Indian. And we met on Plenty of Fish. We talked for like a little bit. I don't really recall our conversations, to be honest, because it was so long ago. I'm not gonna, go in that much detail. But yeah, so he seemed like a decent guy. We met, bought some pizza. We sat down and we ordered our food. Okay, cool. Waitress came if we wanted any appetizers, drinks, or anything like that. So we ordered, I think we both ordered a drink or something. Yeah, it wasn't much, okay? Not like I got drunk. Don't worry, guys. I wasn't drinking and driving. And I don't even know if I ordered a drink. Maybe it might have been like a cocktail or something. And we sat down after we just left. We started talking. And then he went on this, I don't know how this topic came about, but he's like, how do you feel like, I feel like he started talking about dating, like, oh, how's plenty of fish going, blah, blah, blah. I was like, oh, it's not bad, you know, it's okay, you know, it's not the best site out there, you know what I mean? Like, I'm like, I wish I could meet people old school way, you know, which would be awesome. But, you know, whatever the situations may be. And, so he was like, okay, whatever. And then he went on this freaking, there's a little bit fallout on these shadows, by the way, guys. So I'm gonna go into this deeper mustard color here. So this is the Nomad Lake Camo palette. It's like Nomad Italy edition. So yeah, I'm really excited about this. Anyways, so I'm gonna go into the mustard shade and put that on my face. So yeah, there's some fallout, but it's not that bad. And then I'm just gonna put this on my lid to make it more like yellow. And like, yeah, he went on this topic of, yeah, so what do you feel about like dating these days? So he's been going on this tangent about him going on dates and how he has to pay and stuff. So I was like, okay, is this guy just being a cheap ass? Whatever. I was like, okay, does he want me to pay for this date? Like, what the hell is this going to, right? And he's just going off, and he was being so like rude and just like very like aggressive. Not like aggressive, but like he felt aggressive. Like he didn't feel like everyone like would date. I'm like, yeah, but I was like, yeah, unless you were like dating, I'm pretty sure you could compromise and so one day someone else could pay for it. But like if you ask someone out, I feel like you should pay for the date. Like, so if he asked me out, he should be paying for the date. And it's like, also, I don't know if this is like a feminist thing or like a society, but yeah, sure, a girl could pay for it. I have no problem paying for it if I ask the guy out or whatever. But at the same time, it's kind of expected for the guy to pay. I don't want to be rude, and it's not being feminist or whatever, but you know, I could pay for my own shit. That's not a problem. But I just found like it just to be a gentleman, like that he would pay for it, right? So whatever. So I was like, okay, cool. So he's going off about it. So he continues talking. So the waitress comes back to get our food, what we want to order for food, and I was like, fuck, I don't want to be here for the food. I don't know if I stayed for the food. I don't remember. Or I left. I can't recall. But she came back and she kind of got that weird, like the way he was talking, she kind of overheard him, and she was like, what the fuck? She was kind of giving those looks like, oh my god, I feel sorry for you kind of thing. And I was like, fuck, I feel sorry for myself, let's be honest. I'm gonna go for that green shade. I'm really like, I have to. I think I'm gonna do the blue at the bottom, but yeah, the green, fuck, it's calling my name. So I'm gonna take this packing, this eyeshadow brush. What is this? I don't know what it's called, but just an eyeshadow brush. Take that and then put that all over. Oh my god, that green. Whew. I feel like I should swatch it, but it's not the same. So yeah, guys, holy shit, that is green. Oh my god. I can't even talk about the story right now because this is like life right now. I look like a fucking parrot. But I'm loving it. Like, I look like a really nice one. But parrot, peacock, whatever you want to call it. Peacock, I think. I think I need purple, but oh my god, I love green. I was so excited for this palette. So yeah, she felt sorry for me, and then I don't know what happened. Like I said, I don't know if I stayed for dinner or not. So then he went to the bathroom. So I'm gonna kind of not really end it, but he went to the bathroom and he left to go to the bathroom, and I was like, okay, fuck this shit. I can't handle this guy. Like, I needed like a safe word so someone could like rescue me. You know what I mean? Like, I was like, fuck, I can't. Like, I could not stay longer in this date. And usually I never leave dates. Like, I kind of like, you know, give them benefit of a doubt that, you know, I'm really nice like that. That maybe they're nervous, so they're not trying to be like that, or they're really quiet, and maybe they aren't really quiet kind of thing. So I kind of like give benefit of a doubt to some guys, you know what I mean? But this guy, oh my god, was a whole new level, guys. Like, I've never met someone like this before. Like, I was like, what the fuck, man? This is why, no offense, you're single. Like, yeah, I'm gonna say it. Like, I choose to be single most of the time. Sometimes I go on dates and I'm like, fuck, I can't do this. Like, I don't, like, you know what I mean? And I could be in a relationship if I wanted to, but I'm very picky when it comes to dating. But yeah, this guy, I was like, fuck no. So he's in the washroom. I get the waitress to get me the bill, and he comes back kind of thing, and I don't know why I just didn't leave. I was just like, I don't know what to say, right? I'm gonna actually go back with this brush and then kind of blend all of this out so it doesn't look harsh. And I don't know why I didn't just leave, but so I paid for the bill for mine and his, so the bill was in one. I paid for it. I was like, to him, I'm like, okay, whatever, this is whatever. And he came out, he's like, oh, are you going? And I was like, yeah, I'm leaving, I have to go, kind of thing. I don't know what it was. He's like, oh, you're going? He's like, oh, the bill's paid. And all right, sorry guys, my memory kind of cut out, so my angle might have changed a little bit, so sorry about that. By the way, the noise in the background is my fan because it's actually really hot. So yeah, where was I? So yeah, I paid for the bill. He comes back, he's like, oh, okay, so we're done with the eyes for now. I'm just gonna take these guys off. I just like how nice that gives you a nice crisp line. So yeah, so he comes back and it's already paid for, and he's like, oh, we done, kind of thing. And I was like, yeah, we are. I do not ever want to see you again. Don't ever fucking call me. You obnoxious jerk asshole kind of guy that I would never want to be with or ever want to see again, kind of thing. Like, I just gave it to him, okay? And I left the date. I was like, bye. Don't ever fucking call me. Like, I think I mentioned that, but yeah. I said, yeah, don't fucking ever call me. But yeah, that was that. I'm gonna use this guy. This is the Ronda Beauty Glow Ahead Illuminating Face Oil that I haven't used at all. I used it last year a lot, but this year apparently I didn't want to, so I'm gonna put that on, which is gonna be weird because I just put sunblock on, so hopefully it doesn't, it's too crazy. But yeah, that was the date right there. I think that was like one of my worst dates, I would say. Like, I remember, like, usually the guys have been like really nice, and I'm not saying all guys are like that, but that was one of those dates where I was like, what the fuck did I get myself into? And did not expect a guy to be that rude on like a date. Like, I don't know, like, what do you guys feel? Like, what would you guys feel? Like, comment below and tell me, like, was I being good? I wasn't being unreasonable, but like, have you guys gotten this experience before? Like, what the fuck do you do in that situation? Do you sit by, like, I could not sit through this a day any longer. I was like, no, there's no fucking way. Like, no fucking way. Like, I can't. I don't know what his thought process was. Like, why would you say that on a date? Like, I don't, like, why are you such a dumbass? Like, why would you say that on a fucking date? Like, is that like a place for you to say something? Like, I don't think so. Like, maybe you should say this like with your guy friends. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you go out with your guy friends and say this. Or if we were dating, or I don't think we ever will, but if I was just a chick, like your girlfriend who was just a chick, right? Maybe then say it, like, oh, do you think it's weird that girls don't pay or whatever? But it was just bizarre. Like, I don't know why you would think this was okay to say on a date. And your first time meeting someone. Like, what the fuck, man? Like, that's why my friends like, you have to do the series, because I don't know where you get these guys from. And it's like, yeah, I don't know either where I get these guys from, because there seem to be like a lot. Some of mine are like hilarious. Like, I'm not gonna lie. The other ones I'm gonna share with you guys, my next ones. Like, I'm gonna maybe say story, like one story, a series kind of thing. But yeah, like, they're just fucking hilarious. I don't know. But this one was just like a jerky one. I think it's a good way to start off with an asshole and then, you know, continue series with nice, you know, funny ones. I think. Get out with the bad, you know. But yeah, I don't like, as I don't know if any guys are watching this, but like, as a guy, as a male, can you please give me your input? Like, give me an input on this. Like, tell me what this guy was thinking. That's what I want to know. Like, I need an input on this. I know I'm doing my makeup. I know it's like too girly for you guys, but I don't mind if a guy comments. Like, you don't have to watch me do my makeup unless you guys are into that. But you know, some guys like watching a girl get ready, like a girlfriend, I think, more so than a random girl. But you know, sometimes I do ask my guy friends, like, if there's like a message or something that a guy has said, I would be like, hey, what do you think of this? And pretty much 99% of the time, the guys agree with me. It's like, my guy friends are like, yeah, I don't know where you get these guys from. Like, I don't know. Like, where did you pick these? I'm like, I don't know, man. I don't know. There must be like a site. Like, I'm just saying, like they do like, I know that dating sites, you could report like abuse or something, inappropriate contact or whatever, but it's just like, I feel like they should filter some guys. You know what I mean? Like, have a filter for some of these guys. But yeah, I don't fucking know. Like, on paper, he's actually pretty cool. Like, he was pretty cool. Like, his job was good, all that stuff. On paper, he was good. But in person, no fucking way. I don't know what that is, but yeah, no fucking way. There's no fucking way I was ever gonna go on a second date with this guy and live through that again. I could not. And that's the thing. Like, if I ever was in that situation again, I'll be like, no, boy, bye. Like, fuck no. Like, you could not pay me $100 or like a lot of money just to hang out with this guy. I'm actually really jealous of all the people who are married, who have someone. I'm like, I don't know, if you are single, tell me how your guys' life is going, because I just feel like dating is not the same. Like, I feel like everyone's out there just to hook up nowadays, and it's so hard to find a decent person. And if you do find a decent person, or all the decent people are taken, obviously, because, you know, they're decent. But like, dating for me, like, oh my god, like, this era is so bad. Like, I don't, like, whatever happened to a guy liking a girl, finding her cute and asking her out, like the old school days, you know what I mean? Like, whatever happened to that? Like I know some of you guys obviously have that, but I want that, guys. Help. I want it. But yeah, it's just, I don't know. Nowadays, it's so hard. And then also, I just find that nowadays, like, how do guys find out if a girl's fake? Like, you know, girls getting all these, like, boob implants and shit. Like, sure, okay, I'm not saying you cannot have them, but I'm just, like, my personal thing is, like, if you want, like, a natural person or, like, you know, a person that's all natural, they have lip fillers now, like, that's accepted, right? I think if a girl doesn't have that, like, is she not good enough? I don't know. It's weird things to think about. Like, I'm not saying you can't have lip fillers. Yeah, sure you can. It's your body. I don't have the right to say anything, but this is my thing. Like, that's how I feel about that stuff. You know? Like, we all don't have to agree on everything, but yeah, that's how I feel. Yeah, so let me know what your guys' crazy dating stories are down below. And hopefully you guys like the series. I don't know. That was a short story. Obviously my makeup's taking longer than the story itself, but yeah. More in depth with dating, like which other sites I've gone on. So I've been on Plenty of Fish for a while. Then I started, I tried Tinder a bit and I was like, what the hell is this? So that wasn't a good way to go about with dating. And then there was this other website that was on, Beaute. I think that's like more UK. It's like kind of like Tinder, but not really. I think it's closely like with Grindr, like the way that the app's set up kind of thing. This is why I get told by people, I guess. Because I'm like, I don't know what to do. Like, what is a good dating site, guys? Like, you know? And like, I obviously ask people, like, you know, that already with someone or whatever. They're like, oh yeah, I heard that this site's good. You know what I mean? So it's kind of like word of mouth. But yeah. Yeah, sorry. I was thinking. And this looks very skanky. Sorry. And then I think I went, Beaute was one of them, and then I think Bumble came out. Coffee meets bagel. Been on that. Should do like a tag video or something of how many dating sites you've been on. I've pretty much been on like all of them. Really sad. What's another one? There is actually another one out there. Think it's, yeah, so Coffee Meets Bagel. Okay Cupid is another one. I don't know if you guys heard about that one, but yeah, this is that one. What else is there? There's like so many. So I'm just gonna bake under my eyes just to make them pop a little bit more. Oh my god, I can't. The smell of this like powder, the coconut smell, like, oh my god, it's like everything. Oh, sorry, I forgot to tell you which one. This is the Satin London Everyday Vacay. Fucking love this. It's a coconut setting powder. So good. I'm gonna let that bake for a little bit. I'm gonna actually move on to my bronzer and then we'll finish off the rest of the face and then do the eyes. I'll do the bronzer, then finish off with the face. I'm gonna go into the Ace Beauty Bronze in Paradise, which I got my BoxyCharm, which I haven't tried yet. So I'm gonna do that. I think I'm gonna go in with this shade right here to bronze up my face. Use a bronzer brush. Yeah, so then I went to OkCupid, Bumble when it came out, which wasn't bad because girls made a fresh move on that. So if you guys haven't been known about Bumble, but that's not a bad one either. So girls make a first move so you don't get like those jerky comments from guys. What else is there? And then I think I went, Hinge is a newer one. If you guys haven't heard of it, My brother actually met his girlfriend on there, so he said he liked Hinge. And then I think that's it. Oh, and then there's like this other Indian one that's called Dil Mil. I don't know if you guys know about that, but they have that. They have a Redding one called Shardy.com. Not for me, guys. Not for me. I don't like. My cousin made his wife on there, like people who actually want to get married right off the bat. I'm not looking into that. I was looking into looking into dating and like meeting the person for like, you know, for a couple of years, like dating the person for a couple of years and then eventually, you know, dating. So yeah. But yeah, that was one of them. There's nothing bad about it. I'm not saying it's a bad website or anything, but yeah. I actually really like the bronzer from Ace Beauty. It's really nice. So I'm gonna wipe this away. I think the bronzer looks really good. I didn't go too ham on it. I think I might want to maybe contour my nose a little bit. Let's try that. I don't really contour too much. You guys have seen my videos, you're like, oh, you're actually doing it? I actually don't really do it. It's like a rare occasion that I would contour my nose, but yeah, it's like really light hand. And sometimes I do it, sometimes I don't, so it's not really a big deal. I'm gonna actually do my brows. I'm really like this Hourglass Dark Brunette or mini sculpting pencil that I got out of BoxyCharm last month. Really love this. This is like amazing. And it's actually a good shade. Like dark brunette is not my color, it's obviously black, but it's actually a nice shade. I like really good eye pencils. Like brow pencils, I mean. So for the series, Makeup or Breakup, obviously that one wasn't gonna make it. We were all agree that that was gonna be a breakup, you know. Yeah, so dating sites, I think they're better. Like I find the Hinge is way better because actually people want to know each other on there. But then again, you do get like the odd guy that's just there for a hookup. Like I've been on a Hinge date before and he obviously was looking for a hookup. So, and I don't know where they get these ideas that you are looking for a hookup when you say in your profile you're not. Like they make it seem like maybe the girl would change her mind once like she sees me. It's like, okay, why are you Channing Tatum that I'm gonna change my fucking mind? No. If you're not Channing Tatum, change my fucking mind, man. Not changing it. That's the only time I will actually change my mind. I will do whatever Channing Tatum wants me to do, okay? I don't even give a shit. Yeah, I'm obsessed. I love people who know me know I love Channing Tatum. But yeah, I don't get it. Sometimes it's just dating just sometimes doesn't make sense. And the thing is, it's not like I'm saying all guys are bad. I'm just saying it's just the disappointment. Like you go on a date, you get ready, you know, you look good, you know, and then you're kind of nervous as fuck, you know, awkward as fuck during the date too. And then the guy or whatever doesn't even tell you that it's not going good, or like, you know, hey, just give you a heads up, it was nice meeting you, but I don't think this is gonna work out. Some of them don't even fucking message you back, man. They just ghost you and you're like, all right, I guess you didn't like me. like what the fuck, man? Like, why can't we just say that, hey, it's not going to work? Like, I don't understand. Like, do you guys think that we get that offended if a guy says, oh, I don't think it worked out? Like, I'm actually really cool with a guy being honest and being like, hey, you know, I had a good time, but I don't think, you know, it's going to work kind of thing. Which is cool. Like, because, you know, nice, cool, that's how you feel, you know, and that's the end of it. But when you ghost someone, it's just there's no closure, you know? Like why would you ghost someone with no closure? You just stop talking to the person? Like, ugh, it's a pet peeve of mine. Such a pet peeve. But yeah, my brows look really good, right? I'm telling you guys, like this shit is the shit. And I've tried other brow products, but I don't know what it is. Maybe it's the color. I think it's the color. Maybe if I get dark brunette in my other liners, maybe. But like this looks amazing. I don't know. I have no idea. I have no words. All right, so we're gonna finish off with the bottom. So I was looking at the palette, and I think I'm gonna do the green at the bottom that we have over my lid, and I think I'm gonna mix like blue afterwards on it. I haven't decided, but let's go ahead and do that. So I just feel like this would connect everything, because I was gonna do like navy and then do the blue, but I think that might be too much blue. I don't know. I don't want to go too crazy either, but I feel like it would look better with the blue. Oh fuck, I don't know. Oh my god, my eyes. My contacts hurt a little bit. I think my bottom lids will like pop if I do like the blue. Okay, let's go do, you know what? Let's do it. Let's do the navy blue at the bottom. Did I just put my color switch away? No, it's right here. It's like, I want to put my color switch away. Okay, let's do navy blue. So it's like this nice dark blue right here. It's everything. Because it could act like a liner. You know what I mean? Oh my goodness. Guys, oh my god. Just stop. Stop what you guys are doing and look at this. I'm gonna actually still go over with a black liner, I think. But, oh my god. Yep, that's awesome. Now I feel like I shouldn't do that like light blue because it's gonna mess up my look. Ooh. This is hard. Kinda wanna do the blue. Like the shade. Like the blue. Oh, this is hard. Okay, let's do it, guys. Let's do it. I should just stop while I'm getting ahead, but you know. Oh my god. No, this needs to happen. Because this is like making the bottom pop so much. My crease line is getting very watery. Oh my god, guys. You see that? Holy moly. I'm living for this. Yep, this is it. I'm done. That's it. That's it for everything. We don't need to do anything else, guys. This is it. I'm joking. Alright, so I'm gonna do my bottom liner. Even though I don't think I need it, but let's just intensify it. I think I can with my lashes. Oh my god, tightening hurts my eyelashes so much. I'm gonna do mascara on the bottom lashes. Nothing exciting. I don't want to wreck this arc though. I'll be really upset. Okay, so after I'm done googling ogling over my lower lash line, let's continue. Oh, Jaggers, who is it? He just went out like a freaking bullet right there. I don't know who he saw, but he was excited. He actually doesn't go up to anyone else besides me, but you know. Alright, cheeks. Okay, let's do cheeks. I can't believe I finished talking about this guy dating thing before I finished my makeup. I should have timed this properly, but you know, that's what's gonna happen. So since I'm doing a dramatic look, I think I should do like a peachy pink tone because I don't want to go overboard, you know, but at the same time, you know, I kind of want it, my cheeks to kind of show too. So I think I'm gonna do this like peachy color. Ooh. Oh my god, it smells like vanilla. I think that's too pink. I don't know. Should I take a... Where's my bronzer brush? Take this and then kind of deepen it out. I think it should be okay. I just don't want it to be too, like, whatever. Maybe I should have gone with that more peachy color. So the peachy coral. But I love this palette. This is the BH Vanilla Cream Truffle in... Vanilla Cream Truffle, I think. But yeah, this is like a perfect tone for me. My skin tone. They have like lighter pinks too, but I don't think that looks bad. Okay, so lip color, I want to do neutral, and let's do the highlighter shade and then my inner corner. So let's do my inner corner first, and then we'll finish with the highlighter shade. So going back in the eyeshadow palette, this is pretty duochrome goldy. It has like a green shift to it. Is it gold? It's like a goldy green, and I fucking need to put that on my lid. Where is this one? This one? Yeah. But that's where I'm gonna put that. Oh my god. I think that just ties the whole look. I always get eye goobies. It's because I wear contacts, okay? She doesn't show that much. I don't know if it's because of the lighting, but it's not that bad. I'm gonna take that shade on my brow bone too. I just like how this palette ties, like everything ties together. You know what I mean? Like everything ties together. Like there's like these lighter shades that you could use, and like everything ties together. It's like a really good palette to work with if you want to do greens and blues. Like, and you guys are scared of them. Like, you know what I mean? Like it's a really good palette. I think that really ties everything together. Stop. Okay, and then get some highlighter shade from the Blushin Bali collection. I think I'm gonna go in this middle shade for highlighter. And this is where I always think I'm using my highlighter brush right here. It's not too much, but like, ooh, look at that. I think this might be too much. I mean, a little cray on there, but no problem, guys. Just take your powder brush or your bronzer brush or whatever and just try to buff it out. It's gonna get up with my hair anyways, whatever. All right, so with this look, I want to do like a neutral lip color. So since I did proper Beauty lip swatches, I think I'm gonna go in with Limitless, but I need to find a pencil. So I have them in my boxes right now because I have no idea where to put them, because my lip collection right now is full. So I think I'm gonna have to find a place. That's Finesse. I think I'm gonna go with Victorious, and then I'm just gonna quickly find a liner that will go with that color, because yes, you should line your lips. I did it for the video just because being the video. All right, I'm gonna put some setting spray on, and I will see you guys. All right, guys, this is the final look. Hopefully you guys like this video. So the eyeshadow palette is freaking amazing. I will always want to do my green and blue and yellow looks from this one. Everything looks really good. Everything ties really nicely with this teal color dress. Yeah, it's a little off because it's teal and I'm in green, but you know, it's pretty much the same thing, guys. But anyways, so hopefully you guys like my first ever episode of my series. I obviously will continue doing more of my dating life, makeup and breakup. So obviously stay tuned. But I hope you like this. If you guys didn't, please let me know. If it's a negative comment, I still want to know if you guys liked it or not. And if you did, I will see you guys the next time. And thank you for subscribing. Thank you for listening to me blabber. And I will see you guys next time. Bye.